Truth and light is where I follow. The Lord comes with truth and light. If he hasn't, then prove you're right. I don't want to squirm and wallow. I follow Christ, who you say you have, to show you have him and that I'm deaf. The truth is something hard to swallow. He is best food, he is best drink. Here's something for you to think. Call on your God and I'll call mine. Let's see who answers when he hears. Yahweh comes every time we dine. Your sits in the corner in tears. Come to Christ and see him shine. Live the life you've been living for years. You want the world to live in filth. You come with your tests and lies. Your God bought you with lies. You think you have the world and wealth. At the end, you'll have nothing unless. Go get your script, let's put it to the test. Come to Christ who gives you help. Jesus defeated your God long before. Yahweh is here to give you way more. Call on your God and I'll call mine. Let's see who answers when he hears. Yahweh comes every time I'm not fine. Your sits in the corner in tears. Come to Christ and see him shine. Leave the lie you've been living for years. Moroni is binging TV, happy can't hear. All light is off, relieving yonder can. Elijah saw it all before your script began. Nothing new is new, to be clear. Let's take it back to where your God first spoke. A snake in a tree, talking to the naive folk. God will come through cause he gave us the gear. The sword of the spirit and shield of faith. The belt of truth buckled round our waist. Call on your God and I'll call mine. Let's see who answers when he hears. Yahweh comes every time with his sign. Yours sits in the corner in tears. Come to Christ and see him shine. Leave the lie you've been living for years. Call on your God and I'll call mine. Let's see who answers when he hears. Yahweh comes every time I'm not fine. Yours sits in the corner in tears. Come to Christ and see him shine. Leave the lie you've been living for years. Leave the lie you've been living for years.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. God bless, God bless. Welcome. Let's see who we got here. We got Macintosh. We have a second Mac. That's not going to get confusing at all. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Kashik, Tampa, Turtle, Andy. Welcome, everybody. Today, I think we're going to put the prophet problem on pause after this. There's just so much wrong between Islam and Mormonism that to deep dive it, there's just so dang much that they both have the exact same problems. And so after today, I think we're going to slow down on the profit problem, maybe pick it up in a few weeks after I find some more significant evidence that they're essentially the same person, or at least possessed by the same demon. So today, we are going to go over their sexual appetites. Yes, I know, disturbing and rather. Oh, I can't even say rather. It's just gross, man. But if we look at all the biblical characters, nobody else has this problem. Why do they have this problem, and why does their the cult that followed after them, why do they think that this is okay? They'll say, oh, well, I mean, it's a product of their time. Well, in 1830, the average lifespan, marriage age was actually, I forgot to put out the link. The average marriage age was 18 and higher. So why was Joseph Smith marrying two 14-year-olds in 1842 and another one around that time as well? And why did Muhammad marry a 6-year-old when throughout all of time and space, marrying a 6-year-old was wrong? Now, I mean, yeah, you would marry a 6-year-old to an 8-year-old, bind your families that way. But to marry a 6-year-old when you're 54, and then to consummate 3 years later when she can't even take that type of bit. So here's the link. Muslims or LDS, what do we call you? Latter-day Saint? Come on up. Let's talk about it. I want to know. I want to know why this is okay in your cult. Muslims and Mormons. The reason why we always put Muslims first is because they, much like their prophet, came first. So there's the link. Ah, come on. I just sent it. Bring it up. Oh, is my camera doing the thing again? Stop it. Anyway, so that's the thing. Eventually, I'll be able to pin it. Do you guys see the link? I don't see the link on the actual chat, and that bothers me. So anyway, I trust that maybe you guys might be able to see the link. But regardless, maybe I can do it this way. Just hold on a second. Go into StreamYard. Yes, I know it's live. Invite guests, copy. There we go. Oh, there it is. It finally decided to pop up. I see I've got to shake it in the back rooms. Okay, so that's pinned. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Did it? I mean, I just pinned it, so hopefully, I mean, there's like a 10-second delay between your chats and yada yada. So, welcome to the stage. Oh, shake it. Are you working tonight? That'd be a very yes. I can't hear you. if you're talking. But anyway, now that I've got my wonderful troll here beside me, let's pull up some dumb stuff. All right. So now, no ages are really attributed in the Bible, so it'd be useless to actually take us there. But he's apparently okay. He's back.
Yeah.
There you are.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I was saying I just dropped the latest NV1.
Do what?
I just dropped the latest one, 10v1, the debate.
Oh, the 10v1
Yeah,
with Uthman?
yeah.
That was a train wreck.
Damn right it was. And I'm about to hop on my bike and ride to work, so I might be a little quiet unless I can talk while riding.
All right, you're a little crackly anyway, so maybe the Wi-Fi will improve at work.
Yeah, I think it should do.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, now he's Macintosh because there was another Mac in the chat, so he can't be Macintosh. Are you too good for Mac now?
I'm just mechanical, man.
Because the other guy's, what was it, Mac the Human? Yeah, Mac the Human.
From the councils of Mac. It's almost like the cartridge council. I don't know.
It's the return of the Mac.
What?
We're part of the Magnificent Crew.
The return of the Mac. No, you've not heard that song?
No, but yeah, is it very old?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Mac was talking absolute trash on me over at Adrian's live because Adrian was playing straight up 90s horror synth music, and I was just like, oh, what's up with the 90s horror music straight out of Candyman?
Exactly. The thing is that music from the 90s becomes the cool music from the 2010s.
I didn't say it wasn't good.
The cool music that you had during the 90s, like your like the Ramones and stuff like that, that becomes the music for cartoons your kids watch.
Listen, I already know that my music is coming on to classic rock stations. I don't need to hear it. I was listening to a classic rock station and Lenny Kravitz came on. I was like, nah, it's too early for that. It came out 5 years ago. No. And then I found out it came out 25 years ago. So there's that.
Apparently it still looks the same.
Kashyyyk, I don't know where you've been, but Phineas and Ferb have Bowling for Soup, and Scooby-Doo had Sum 41, which are contemporaries to Blink-182. So, we've been there,
Shake,
my guy.
That's a lot of like sound.
Yeah, he's driving. We don't need him crashing on stream. So nobody can hear you at the moment. Don't freak out if nobody responds to you. All right, Kip? We just don't want you having any issues.
If you are not gonna live, at least we don't want to listen to how you unalived. That's what he's saying.
Pretty much.
We don't want the splatter.
Turtle, we're already aware that you appreciate the company of older men. All right. Me being the older men. Me.
Hey.
I am the older man.
Oh, you're the older man, right? That's correct. And you're not that old, man. You're not that old. In my opinion, you're not that old. It's just that you were just like a cool kid. You were like just a cool kid that liked the things that teenagers liked in your era. You know, the things that teenagers liked in your era seem to be very old.
Yeah,
Today.
nowadays.
Like, yeah, like, when Preparation H is part of the advertisers of things with your music. That's all.
I mean, I do remember that, but at the same time, the most famous thing from Preparation H is Dr. Evil.
Who's
yeah.
Dr. Evil?
What?
Who's Dr. Evil, man?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Is that the guy
Learning
that says
time.
Shadagelic or Shagadelic or something?
Dr. Evil Preparation H. Okay. Give me a second.
Austin Powers. Yeah.
Yes, it is from Austin Powers, but you don't know about Preparation H. So how can I? Okay.
Isn't it to make the H bomb?
Okay. So it's about the tractor beam in Austin Powers, and here we are. There's nothing dirty except for just preparation is used on your butt, so they use that word. So nothing that ain't been said on this channel before. Oh my gosh, I'm not sharing it. Why am I not sharing it? This is why we can't.
Efficiency.
There we go.
Steak and cheese pie and tomato sauce. And it's Coke, please. Thank you.
Our early attempts at a tractor beam went through several.
Add cheese to that. Add cheese.
Preparations A through G were a complete failure. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a working tractor,
$9,
which we shall call Preparation H. What?
Why don't you just call it Operation Ass Cream It, ass?
See, that's why I found Preparation H funny. Because it was. Because Dr. Evil. But,
Well, right now your music is being used to play Scooby-Doo. Literally.
I'm well aware of that.
Right.
But of course,
now cartoons are your music right now. So that's.
I mean, to be fair, the Scooby-Doo did the whole what's it called? They stayed relevant by just putting Psalm 41 as the theme song before they lost relevancy. So it is. They did good. They did good. I need 5113. No,
you're good. You're good. You're not that old.
5113.
Like I'm telling you, when it's gonna go for like diapers for all like adults and stuff like that, that's when you can say your music is old now. If that's the music you have in there right now, it's cool. I like it. I actually do.
Hey James.
What?
Just wondering, because I'm on late shift, so it'll be hard to be there when you guys do it. Will I be able to do it in the beginning?
Will I be able to what?
Because soon I won't be able to stay on because I start at 3 and then another half an hour, 40 minutes.
Okay.
What do you
so
want to
do? Do the review.
Music.
Oh,
yeah.
You didn't put. No, we played Swim the Law last time, didn't we?
No, I just dropped it.
He has a new one. Dude, you haven't even listened to it. I've already said I'm the first one. I'm answering. This is my comment. I made a book about it, and then I made a review, and then people came and sign it. Oh man, it's already classic.
Listen, man.
Since I might be able to be on the panel very soon.
All right, here we go.
Yay.
Lock and load. Brides of Christ. All right.
By the way, it's a very good song.
Let's rock.
Very nice song.
Where is the logic? You're playing with semantics, the panel exposed all your desperate tactics. You came by yourself, pretty brave for a throne, but you still got cooked and you left there alone. Yeah, you thought it was a game till they handed you the facts. Now you're packing up your bags and you're covering your tracks.
Song of Solomon, they mention no Muhammad, scribble errors in the Bible, don't say what you wanted. Shirking up a storm in front of everyone, you stunning now. Everybody sees the evidence why you've been running.
You claimed you came to conquer, but you left in pieces. Stumble over scriptures when they point to Jesus. You tried to twist the language with linguistic treason, but shifting definitions couldn't save your thesis. Trying to show us how dishonest that you are. Bold-faced associating partners with Allah. Backed into a corner, you departed from Islam. Logic had you stunned, locked. You got the heart of a cover. Called your own wife the beginning and the end. Using holy attributes just to make a defend. The audience was watching you completely descend. Committing shirk on camera just to blend with your friends.
Can you be a Muslim commissioner? Yes, you can.
Song of Solomon, they mention no Muhammad, scribble errors in the Bible, don't say what you wanted. Shirking up a storm in front of everyone, you stun it now. Everybody sees the evidence while you're running.
Elijah walked you down in minutes from the text. You said it can't be true if you don't skip the context. But prophecies can be fulfilled, also not yet. So you copped the runaway, but really got wrecked. You missed the whole plot while you played the academic. Now the internet is laughing at your failed polemic. 10 stepped in the ring and you were visually shaken. Every single argument was trapped and taken.
You just conceded that Jesus is the Messiah in Jeremiah 23, and you just conceded that the Messiah in Jeremiah 23 is Yahweh, and Yahweh alone is the Most High God. That's what you just did. So very clearly, according to the Bible, Jesus is God in the Bible. That's all that needs to be said. I think that's it. It was a good try.
Ninja Rome, he dismantled you politely. Moderator told you cherry picking is unsightly. Titles don't make you God. Look at Bruce Almighty. But why that movie called that? I need you to remind me. Brought up Bruce Almighty like it proved your position. But Bruce was playing God. That was the movie's premise. You missed the whole plot while you played the academic. Now the internet is laughing at y'all. Failed polemic.
The movie's called Almighty Bruce, right? They're movies given that. You mean the movie Bruce Almighty? Sure, why not? Okay, we won't see the movie. We've seen the movie. Okay. Look. I like you. You lie a lot.
Song of Solomon, they mention no Muhammad, scribble errors in the Bible, don't say what you wanted. Shirking up a storm in front of everyone, you're stunning now. Everybody sees the evidence while you've been running.
Anita gave you logic that you couldn't deal with. We know that Jesus has a God. You like a little kid. The father calls him God, so you can't be serious. You was lying to the sister, point blank, period. Tried to lie to Bell, you thought that you be smart. Talking sharp, but she refuted you. Were walking the park. Talking about some Bible errors, but she tore you apart. Way she handled your objections, it was more like an art. And vocab Maloney brought your lies into the light. Not just lying about the Bible, also what the scholars write. Seth MacArthur claimed corruption, but we knowing that ain't right. You was trying to hold on to a straw man with all your might. Then send me apologetics, destroyed you. Said he ran from the prompt cause he annoyed you. But he was on the topic leading to a point you couldn't even track. So your reaction was avoid truth. 10 stepped in the ring and you were visually shaking. Every single argument was trapped and taken. The lion of Sunny looking totally tame. Left the stage silent while the truth was proclaimed.
Where is the logic?
You're playing with semantics.
The panel exposed all your desperate tactics.
You came by yourself, pretty brave for what's wrong.
But you still got cooked and you left there alone.
Yeah, you thought it was a game till they handed you the facts. Now you're packing up your bags and you're covering your tracks.
Song of Solomon, they mention no Muhammad, scribble errors in the Bible, don't say what you wanted. Shirking up a storm in front of everyone, you're stunning now. Everybody sees the evidence while you've been running. Song of Solomon, Song of Solomon, Song of Solomon, they mention no Muhammad. I Song of Solomon ain't mentioned no Muhammad.
Now, if this was written in on accident, then why would you accidentally blush Ishmael when clearly you guys always claim that they want to lower it?
Oh, sorry. If you step
So the whole
outside of that
context-
frame, your whole worldview falls apart.
Is John 1:19 one of those places where the unlettered prophet is described in the Gospels? I don't believe so. Then why do you have a video that says John 1:19? Is this you, fam?
Is this you?
That is me. Yeah. Where you said that was the prophet they were waiting for?
Go ahead. Are you?
This is your video.
Is it you?
Is this you in the video?
Not gonna lie, that chorus is dope. Do 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 do. But yeah,
Nice.
poor guy didn't get a chance. And
Kiefer, you
the only
sound
thing-
very, very bad, man. In my opinion.
I'm gonna go back to mute. I'm still writing.
He's like talking to Donald Duck. But we can do it. We can do it.
Are you saying that talking to Donald Duck is an issue? I've always understood Donald Duck.
No, I want Disney to be great again.
Did you guys
is
hear
the
that?
only one that can do it.
Macintosh hates Donald Duck. That's what he said. Everybody heard it.
I'm Donald Duck. No, yeah, I want Disney to be great again. Only Donald can pull it.
Yeah, that ain't ever gonna happen again. All right, let's see here. Share that. All right. So we have a topic, and we're finally going to get into it about half an hour in. So I am better than David Wood. David Wood doesn't get into his topics until about an hour in.
There's a topic?
There is a topic.
When has there been a topic in this show?
1992, I think.
That old?
Yeah, I think that was that we was back on new grounds back then. Yeah, that's what's up. By the way, Tampa, it was in fact a Kip song. Hashtag Kefa Diesan. So, oh wait, no, it's at Kefa Diaz. Yeah. Hashtag is the pound sign. At is the at sign. So yeah. Anyway,
at is the A that looks like an O to explain A and O. So you have a female and masculine word.
Come again?
The A and the O is to make a female or a masculine word in most languages, because in English you only have one word, and it doesn't matter if it's feminine or masculine. But in other languages, for instance, if you say friend,
that's fair.
You say amigo or amiga. So if you just want to say, hey, it's a friend, but you don't want to specify it, you use the at. That's an O and an A at the same time.
That's so transphobic.
Actually, no, it's actually friendly to them.
No, the
transphobic is more like the number
Gender of a word.
96. 96 is transphobic.
Okay. Anyway, I have no idea how that's possible, but I don't want to try to delve into the mind of somebody that's broken. Except for these two gentlemen that are absolutely messed up and cracked out of their gourds. You know what I mean?
So you're going to talk about yourself and you?
No. We're talking about Muhammad and Joseph Smith. They are two absolutely wacko.
Momo Jojo.
One married a 6-year-old, one married 2 14-year-olds.
That makes 28.
Well, I mean,
I'm doing kind of gematria.
I think he had 30, somewhere around 32 to 37 wives. So yeah, he knocks Muhammad out of the water in the wife area, but Muhammad beats Joseph Smith in the pedo PDF file genre. So now, of course,
I think
Joseph
the pedo
Smith
is
also-
okay to say in YouTube.
Is it? Okay.
But the whole word maybe not, because like AI goes through it to see if you're saying something that is not advertising friendly.
That was weird. I think I just had a drive-by.
Drive-by?
Yeah. I had a guest in the chat, and then it was gone.
Ooh. It probably was Mr. Muslim.
Yeah, probably again. But I'd love for him to defend why his prophet would do such a thing. If any of you want to defend either of these gentlemen, these sick, twisted people, go ahead. Join on up. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out why child marriage is okay and why polygamy is against the scripture of which you claim is true. Well, your scripture says it's true. You don't usually agree with the Bible ever. So, in Sahih al-Bukhari 5133, we all know this one. It is one of the most famous of hadiths in Islam because apologetics and polemics made it famous. That the Prophet married her, or narrated Aisha, poor girl, that the Prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old. And then she remained with him for 9 years, i.e. till his death, aka 18. So their entire marriage lasted. She might have left puberty, by the time he died, maybe.
You're looking for 9 years?
Well, I mean,
no, it was from 6 to 18.
No, it's from 6 to 18. So
that's
like
12 then.
Yeah. So consummated at 9 and then remained with him for 9 years. To give the most charitable reading of this, it would be he died when she was 18. The most charitable.
We do have this is something, think about it in an apologetic way of saying it. We have when Muhammad died. So there's a lot of people that say Aisha was more than 18. But we have the age of her sister. And we have the age of when Muhammad actually unalived. So we can use that to bring people into it, to actually make the mathematical count of it. So any Muslim will have to admit that Aisha had to be 9, because the numbers cannot be wrong, and they give the numbers, not us.
Right. The problem is, for them, is that Aisha said it. Like it's right there, and they can. Yes, they do make the argument that they only start counting when they start going through puberty. Problem is that in other hadiths, she's still playing with dolls when when they're married. So that's before puberty, because playing with dolls is against
against the tradition. You cannot do it because only for little girls. Yeah, I gotcha. But I'm saying, if you have the death of Muhammad, they cannot get away from it in an apologetic point of view. Because if they just make the math themselves, they'll end up with being 9. Aisha being 9. So that's a way to go through it. So they have to admit it. I'm just giving you that.
Over Your Head Tampa has a surah that he says pairs with it, and I am interested to see if
4524. He thinks.
It would not be that one, Tampa. Let's look at the tafsir and see if maybe there's something in there for that. And then folks dying, sounds like the length of nights not to proof of argument, which they say they only guess when they say.
They're like zip codes to remember, you know. They're like codes for your phone numbers.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start.
Well, that puts you in the bracket of. Now you're a
daddy. Are you talking about 65.4, the IDA? And women of age, isn't? Are you talking about 65.4? Because 65.4 is the IDA for those who stop menstruating, those who are pregnant, and those who have not yet menstruated. Something like that.
I think that he probably is. Yeah, because of the menstruation cycle. It talks about, whenever they stop menstruating, they don't have to go through the IDA. Sure. You know, but also who hasn't started with their menstruation cycle, or as they would say in other places, menses.
I use 65.4 a lot because all the Muslims on X like to spout absolute nonsense. So I have to remind them that their Quran says, "Oh yeah, you guys remember the dadgummit." He always comes up with names.
We don't know what you're thinking, man.
No.
Can you hear me?
Kip came up with a new name.
Hey,
yes,
Keith,
we can hear
how
you.
you doing, man?
Yes, we can hear you.
A little bit cracky, but there you are.
You're still all crackly. Are you on headphones or something?
I'm wearing earbuds, yeah. But I don't get it. I paused your live. It's weird how I'm still crackling.
You can listen to yourself. You'll understand quickly. So it's like if...
I'm going to try the other one.
You can get some, what do you call them? Doctor.
Crackle,
Dr.
crackle.
Dre. Right. Snap, crackle, and pop. It's like little rice.
Which one do you want to be, Mac? I'll be Snap.
I guess I'm Crackle.
But you should be... I'll be Snap, dude, because you're the pop.
You call me old? God.
Hey, Pops.
Tough crowd.
I'm Smack. There you go.
You're Snack.
Smack.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
Where were we? Oh, right. So
about the menstruation cycles and stuff. The Ida.
No Ida, no Hida.
No, no Hita, no Ida, or backwards. Yeah. Did you know that you have Ida for your hand?
Yeah. That was the longest stream ever. Where is that, by the way? Anybody got that source? I don't remember it.
Oh no! Someone find that source.
Somebody get me the IDA for a hand, for preferably the left hand, because I don't want Wait, which one's Jill? Okay, so I think this one's got to be Jill. So yeah, give me the Ida for the left hand.
That's why Allah has two hands, so he doesn't have to take it Ida.
Well, yeah, you know the Bonnie song has almost got like 200 views now. It's amazing. It's doing better than Allah song.
I mean, he needs hands because he's going to be sitting in the corner for all of eternity, watching all of the believers deflower virgins with budding breasts, aka Tanner Stage 2 pubescent children. For all of
say what gender they are, though. Doesn't say what gender. Doesn't say what gender. Just say
no, but they've got flowering breasts, so I mean, unless we're talking about really fat kids like I was as a kid. I imagine it's got to be.
Talking about little boys too. You know, these guys are weird.
Yeah,
maybe they were like, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
You know, maybe Muhammad was the first one to start the Bacha-Bazi game. And they try to hide it.
All right. So that was
Mr. Pro's suit. Yeah, no. You have to change your microphone, dude. There is something really wrong. So we can actually hear you well, man. Sorry.
I have to go listen to what it sounds like.
So according to Islam, we have him being nasty with an underage girl, because who in their right mind would say that 6 and 9 is an appropriate age? So let's see that Joseph Smith was as bad, because I'm going to say if 14 is as bad as 6 and 9. It is, because pedo is pedo behavior. Like it just is. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So we need to go over to
what about now?
Still sounded a little crackly. Okay.
Fully changed the headphones. Different set.
All right. So Nancy Winchester is one of the victims of Joseph Smith. She was scrolling down here. By 1842, the Winchesters had spent time in Missouri and were now settled in Nauvoo, living in the Third Ward. They had converted somewhere around 6 years prior, when a couple of missionaries came and convinced them to join their cult. So in May of that year, Nancy joined the Female Relief Society, where she served on committees with the charter to search out the poor and suffering, to call on the rich for aid, and thus, as far as people, relieve the wants of all. Nancy's marriage to Joseph is undocumented. Now, what does that matter? Because they do the same thing Islam does. You can do a spiritual marriage, much like muta, where you just get joined according to the church, and it's just, it's a thing, and nobody can say it wasn't, nobody can say it was. So he marries a 14-year-old, and as we'll see here in a moment, Joseph Smith had a proclivity to propose acts with younger women.
Amazing.
Or in this case, probably girls. So even though there's no what?
I'm just throwing ad-libs.
Even though it's undocumented, it is known that she was one of his wives. And what we're going to see here in a minute. Oh my gosh. So sick and tired of this. Okay. So Nancy Winchester. I'll scroll down slowly so everybody can read what I was just reading off and summarizing and throwing bullet points in. So there we
wanted to say
go.
I'm about to start. It may probably be better if I hopped off. It'd be easier.
Oh, okay.
I'll be in chat.
Well, if
like 5 minutes.
If you figure out your mic and you decide to come back, I won't hold it against you.
What that is. Sounds like I need a new headphones by the sounds of it, but I'll go back and listen to what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, to be honest.
All right. See you, man.
So,
I'll be in the chat.
All right. We'll have you back up on Saturday. Since
no, dude, come on and fix it. You can fix it. Probably it's something or restarting something, man.
Well, no, his point is that he's going to be at work, so he doesn't really have time to fix it.
Yeah, he can restart his phone. It takes like 30 seconds.
True, but he is a grown man and he can do as he pleases. I'm not going to force him to come up here and waste his time with me. All right, so
that what makes me wonder. Can I go eventually?
Can you leave?
Yes.
No, you can't leave.
Okay.
Stay, slave. So, yes, if you need to go.
In Jesus
go,
Christ,
dude.
There's no master, no slave, man. There's no man nor woman, man. There's no Gentile nor Jew.
You may call me Allah. I mean, Baal. I mean, Master.
Okay, Bala.
But if you need to go, yeah. Just
No, I'm just kidding, man. But yeah, I wouldn't leave you alone. I will leave you alone eventually, man. But I think that you need all the help you can get.
That's what my wife says. Huh. All right. So, Joseph Smith married a 14-year-old. There is no documentation that he bedded her. However, what we're going to see here in a minute, I would have to say likely
He was an embedded file, an embedded PDF file.
And then we have...
that was a nerdy joke, by the way.
Yes, it was. I was going to let it go. Then we have Helen Mar Kimball, who there is like basically a diary or a journal from her. We'll just scroll. We'll scroll on down here. Then Father asked me if I would be sealed to Joseph, aka one of those undocumented marriages that I mentioned. Basically, since the government had a problem with polygamy already at 1840, you would just get sealed within the church. You would you'd get married and you'd become one of the afterlife wives of Joseph Smith or whoever. And so whenever you wanted like a political alliance, you would, much like another guy we're going to see here in a second, you would actually, was Kimball one of them? I don't think Kimball was one of them. Yeah, I don't believe Kimball was one of the political alliances. But you could just get sealed to him, and you were now one of his wives. And we're going to see that he didn't just stay with the young or with the single. He went all over the place. If he had any fancies like Muhammad, he went after it, and he got it because he was the all-powerful prophet. You couldn't deny him nothing. So then Father asked if I would be sealed to Joseph and left me to reflect upon it for the next 24 hours. Now, what she says in this paragraph is very telling about her views on polygamy and being sold off at 14. I was skeptical, 1 minute believed, then 1 minute believed, then doubted. I thought of the love and tenderness that he felt for his only daughter and knew that he would not cast her off. And this was the only convincing proof that I had of its being right. The only proof, because proof is convincing. That's what proof is. So the only proof she had was that her, what do I say about this? We'll just say father. Her father decided that she needed at 14 years old to be married off to Joseph Smith, who at this time would have been somewhere around 45, somewhere around 40 to 45 at this time. A 14-year-old married off to a 40 to 45-year-old. Again, not what people today would say, not as bad as Muhammad, because that was 6 to 54. But I would say equally as bad, because that's still wrong. That's still nasty. That still should get you certain parts of you snipped. But, but she says the only convincing proof that she had was that her 38. No, fine. I believe he was born around 1800 when Joseph Smith was born. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah. I was wrong. He's just slightly younger than what I said. He was born in 1805. I thought he was born 02 or something like that. So dyslexia yet again. Yippee. So 1805. So 39. My bad. So yeah, pretty. I mean, close enough. 39. So his death in 44. So yeah. Close enough to 40. Give me a little bit of grace, guys. I messed up one number, which I mean added 3 years to his lifespan.
Keep swimming.
Kashyyyk is complaining at me.
But Kashyyyk doesn't matter because he's a fan of Joseph Smith. He said so himself.
That's true, but
I take the screenshot.
He is keeping me. He's keeping me honest, and I appreciate it. I did misspeak. I added 3 more disgusting years to his life. Thank God that we didn't have more time with him. So, where were we?
I used to do that when I was a kid.
I didn't realize I hadn't shared this yet again.
Oh, you were not sharing stuff.
So, I mean, I haven't made it far. I've just been ranting on about how ridiculous.
A shout out for LA Apologetics. God bless you.
Does he need a shout out?
Yeah, he does. He has very, very, very cool videos, man.
He does. A lot of them are pretty cool.
Did you see the new video he made?
Today's was 2 Yahwehs in Genesis.
Yeah, the 2 Yahwehs. Pretty cool.
And yes, go check out LA's new video. he when dealing in apologetics, what he brings up is pretty useful if you can figure out how to put it together. LA, the only reason I haven't commented or liked any of your videos is because your videos just like fly by as I'm listening at work. So like I hear them, I see them, I know what they are. Well, I don't see them. I'm working with my hands, so I can't do anything with it. I have my headphones in. I recognize when your videos come up, and we all know why.
If he has to do something else with his hands, he would have to have an Ida. What are you doing, by the way, James?
What am I doing?
Yeah, with your hands. To have need an Ida time.
Oh, I'm a mechanic.
Oh, okay.
I'm today I was installing a radiator in a 4055 John Deere. And that was a task.
Oh, there you go.
It was pretty self-explanatory, but it was, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but you have to leave a comment.
Radiator.
They are very interesting videos, and they
are.
They're good to watch, and they're very cool. They have very nice graphics. They have very nice visuals. They have excellent messages.
They are quality of how do I say it without being derogatory? Because the type of content it is, not the effort and the research put into it, but you know what I mean.
They are very good. I don't know what you're saying, man, but okay. You're just saying that they're great, and I agree with you.
They are great. They are great. They are wonderful tools. All right.
And I love the idea that they are factoids that are not usually talked about.
There are quite a few that are pretty mainstream in apologetics, but they're like the Crimson Thread. Oh man, you need to do a LA. Look at me. Look at me. LA, look at me. Look at me. Do a long form of the red thread. I need the long form of the red thread. I need the super video. Do it.
LA, do what you do, man. Don't listen to this guy. You don't want to go back down to 68 subscribers only, right? So please subscribe.
All right. Now back to poor Helen Kimball.
DeGeneres?
No, Kimball. This lady married a man.
Isn't kimbap like sushi?
I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Is that Korean kind of sushi, no? Kimbap.
Mojo, Kip works at an A-bomb factory. Keep up, bud. It's part of the of canon lore around here.
What did you say that he works where?
He works at an A-bomb factory.
No, it's not true. It's an H-bomb because you said it was from Preparation H-bomb.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're in the middle of construction of the F-bomb. Yeah.
I said H.
Yes.
Why would
they went from the A to the H, and now they're designing the F. You're right. I forgot. That is the lore.
So it becomes a French bomb?
Sure. French is definitely one word that we could use. Although I think the French and the English use it way more often than anybody else.
Fantastic.
Anyway. Let's see. Where were we? The only convincing proof. I knew that he loved me too well to teach me anything that was not strictly pure, virtuous, and exalting in its tendencies. Really? Marrying you off at 14 to a guy that's already married to like 6 other women, 30 women at this point, something like that. And no one else could have influenced me at that time or brought me to accept a doctrine so utterly repugnant and so contrary to all of our former ideas and traditions. What did she say?
That's what she said. I don't know. What do you want?
That's what she said. She gives up the game right there. It's a doctrine so utterly repugnant and so contrary to all of our former ideas and traditions. But I mean, even the wives didn't think this was right. The 14-year-old had more common sense than the 38-year-old. Like, why is a girl a third your age is still playing with dolls in Islam able to figure this one out? It's reprehensible. It's unreasonable. It is disgusting, and it is wrong. So now we've seen that they have a proclivity for the younger versions of the fair sex. So we'll come over here. I will share it here in a moment. I did not forget to share it this time. I just haven't yet. Orson. Boom. All right. Now, tell me if this sounds familiar. All you guys that have listened to David Wood, to Apostate Prophet, to James 007, to Chris Claus, to Avery, Life, Word, all those guys. Tell me if this sounds familiar. While Orson was gone, Miranda had to live in a little log house whose windows had no glass, but in place of which were pieces of greased paper. A little cornmeal and a few groceries were all the provisions remaining to sustain her and the little ones. Noting Miranda's living conditions, Joseph Smith received the following revelation dated December 2nd, 1841. All right. So he receives revelation about a friend's wife. Right? Tell me if this sounds familiar. Verily, thus saith the Lord unto you, my servant Joseph, that inasmuch as you have called upon me to know my will concerning my handmaid Nancy Miranda Hyde, behold, it is my will that she should have a better place prepared for her than that in which she now lives. And let my handmaid Nancy Miranda Hyde hearken to the counsel of my servant Joseph in all things whatsoever he shall teach unto her. Miranda soon moved to a better home. In the spring of 1842, she married Joseph. Welcome, Dex Ken. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am glad you have arriven. Does that sound familiar to you guys? It's almost like, let's see here. That is not the one. That is the one. All right. It sounds an awful lot like the guy 1,200 years later or earlier, doesn't it? According to what?
No, I was gonna say like you have stated in the first life, and the second, and the third. Yeah, we're gonna make a parallel, right?
Yeah, they're literally the same dude, or at least possessed by the same demon. That's why it's the IslaMormon issue. They're the same guy. So now, there's going to be a certain thing we're going to have to discuss after we discuss this hadith, and I find it incredibly amusing, and I hope you do as well. At Termity 3207, if the messenger if the messenger of Allah was to have concealed anything that was revealed to him, then he should have concealed these ayat. When you said to him, on whom Allah has bestowed grace, meaning by Islam, and you have done a favor, meaning that he was a slave and you freed him, keep your wife to yourself and have taqwa of Allah. But you did hide it in yourself that which Allah will make manifest. You did fear the people, whereas Allah had been right that you should fear him, up to his saying, and Allah's command must be fulfilled. They said, married his wife's son. He married his wife's son. So Allah revealed, okay, I realize that sounds really weird, like he married his son, but
I got a heart.
What?
From my comment. I just got a heart from my comment.
On what?
On Kifa's song.
Oh, on Kip's stuff. Uh-huh.
He likes you.
So they said he married his wife's son. So the thing there is that Muhammad, here in a moment, I'll show another reference to this, but he married his adopted son's wife after his adopted son.
He was like, hey, your wife is kind of hot. And the guy was like, you like her? It's like, yeah. And it's like, you want her? Like, yeah. Like, really?
Right. So,
but I like her too. Can I at least, I don't know, marry her? You already married her. Have you consumed? Consume your your marriage? And he was like, I don't know. I don't think so. It's like, okay, then you can have her. What? I am gonna get her. Now it's mine.
Yeah, they literally claim that he was impotent.
Who gets the wife of your own son? Who does that?
Well, I mean, how? To be fair to Islam, how hot was she?
Dude, Muhammad was looking at a little girl that was like in her diapers, like she was like on the floor. She was
barely
like,
potty
moving.
trained.
Yeah. Like she was just how do you call it when they're walking on their four
toddler?
Yeah, before they're toddlers, they can barely walk. How do you call that? She was crawling. She was crawling, and he was like,
"You were looking for crawling?"
Yeah, no. I'm honest about it. He was looking at a girl that was crawling, and he said, "That girl is gonna be my wife." Everybody's like, "What? How is she gonna be your wife? Like, 4 years old is not enough. 6 years old is not enough." He was, no, this girl is gonna be my wife. And when he was like, oh, everybody thinks she's too young. Okay, when she is a little older, she will be my wife then. There's literally a scripture of that. She was just crawling, a little baby crawling, and he was like, oh, she's cute. She will be my wife.
So you met her at 2, married her at 6, consummated at 9.
Oh, you found it?
No, is that what we're saying here?
No, this is another girl. This was just like a baby that was just born, crawling.
Golly. I was so concerned about Aisha. Now I'm really concerned about a second child.
Let me find it. So
Yes,
you're like the what's it called? The butt chicken. The butt chicken. So you don't think that I'm like lying about it? It is.
No,
there.
I don't think. Well, to be fair, I don't just trust that it's out. I trust that it's out there, but I need to see it with my own eyes. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, there's a pink camel outside. And like the guy's never lied to me before. Well, I gotta see it. It's not a wanna, it's a gotta. But all right. Let me get back to this source over here. Now the thing is that the reason why they were saying, oh, he married his wife's son is because he married his adopted son's bride. But the thing about that is since they were married, now they're considered family in Arab culture. So he married his son. It did ridiculous ways like that. So Allah revealed, Muhammad is not the father of any of your men, but he is the messenger of Allah and the last of the prophets. AKA, no more adoption. AKA, no more of the most charitable thing that's ever been allowed in all of humanity. So much for charity. The most decent human act they had to get rid of because Muhammad was lusting after his son's wife. The messenger of Allah had adopted him as a son when he was small, and he remained being called Zayd bin Muhammad until he grew up to adulthood. Then Allah revealed, call them by their fathers, then your brothers in religion, and your mawali. Say so-and-so the mala of so-and-so, and so-and-so the brother of so-and-so, that is more just with Allah. Meaning that doing that is more just to Allah. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the majority of this hadith is just Quran, right? Vast majority of it is Quran. Care to guess the strength of this hadith?
Found it. There you go.
One moment.
I put it there so you can have it. But you'll have to Google translate it though, because I don't think that they want to translate it.
It had like one sentence that wasn't Quran verses, and it's da'if. It's like it's like if I were to write down like 4 Bible verses that had to do with each other, proving like this is going to upset Macintosh, but he's if he tries to argue it today, he's going to get muted. It's like if I put together like 10 Bible verses that promote infant baptism, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in and goes, "Oh no, don't trust that." There are Bible verses.
They're all iffy. They're all iffy.
They're all iffy Quran verses.
They're from the Quran, man. They're corrupted.
It starts. He literally says he would have concealed these ayah. Okay. I mean, if Muhammad was to conceal anything, he should have concealed this, aka this is embarrassing for us. And he shows off these Quran verses. Or sorry, not he. Aisha. and then lists off like 3 or 4 Bible or Quran verses, and it's Saif. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, so I guess the Quran is Saif. Okay. And now just to kind of finish off the whole sexual perversion thing that Muhammad and Joseph Smith have got going on here. Sahih al-Bukhari, 5113. I'm not going to try to say that name, so here, you guys figure it out in the chat how to pronounce that. But he or she or whoever the tarnation that was, okay, says one of those ladies. So she was one of those ladies who presented themselves to the Prophet for marriage. Aisha said, doesn't a lady feel ashamed for presenting herself to a man? But when the verse, "O Muhammad, you may postpone the turn of any of them, your wives, that you please," was revealed, Aisha said, "O Allah's messenger, I do not see, but that your Lord hurries in pleasing you." Tell me again that Aisha actually believed this garbage religion. My goodness, your God sure does hasten to fulfill your desires. It I don't get it. I don't get it.
Could you go into the one that I just told you I sent you?
You sent it over the private chat?
Yeah, it's over. Like that is I sent you 2 places where it talks about it. One
All
is
hadith nuts. All right.
All hadiths, but it's
all hadith nuts.
Hadiths. What are these? Are there hadiths nuts?
Got him. All right, let's copy that. Take it on over to Google Translate.
Google Translator, and then in Wiki Islam, you have another one, but that's a different account from another person. So basically, it's just saying that it did happen.
Adrian, I don't know why you're still sitting down in the chat. Or do you prefer to be part of the plebes? Let's see. Yaqub told us, he said, my father told us from Ibn Ashaq, who said, he said, if the daughter of Abbas reaches this age while I am alive, I will marry her. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Just give me that. That the messenger of Allah, peace upon him, saw Habiba bint Abbas when she was above the age of weaning. He said, if the daughter of Abbas reaches this age while I am alive, I will marry her. Thank God he died before that.
Yeah, but if you go into the wiki, there's another thing that it talks like she was crawling.
Private chat.
It's marriage 5 or something like that.
Muhammad's marriages. Oh my goodness. Leprosy. Wives. Share that. We got Khadijah. Not gonna try that one. Aisha. Isn't that supposed to be Abu Bakr?
Not sure, man. I'm not so much into Muslim apologetics.
Hafsa. Zainab. That's his son's wife.
I learned because I drive by the channels and stuff, and I have read the Quran.
Doing drive-bys. Oh, wait. My bad.
Yeah, keep going to 5.
Sorry, this Zainab was... My bad. There's 2 of them.
No, the 5 on the left
5?
side. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Then it's not that one. I don't know why you're not getting it. Oh no. Gotcha. And you have to go to engagements and broken contracts. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Engagement and broken contracts. And
I was
basically,
enjoying reading
if you go Control F and just write crawl, you will see it will go directly to the word crawling. And it's from Habib bint al-Abbas.
Yep. So 3 people talked about it. Ibn Ishaq, al-Tabari, and Ibn Sa'id. She was Muhammad's...
A cousin. You see that? A cousin is like, no, cousin.
What is up with Muhammad cousins, man?
What is up with all this things with cousins? Come on, man.
Okay, so we gotta... So there was one cousin that he was intending to wed. Where's the other cousin? Arab chief, blah, 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 blah.
But did you read it? You just went through it, like, oh, okay. I don't know what you're doing, man.
I was checking for other cousins, but we'll just scroll on back down here.
Just read that one, yeah.
She was Muhammad's cousin. He saw her as a baby crawling around and remarked, "If I am alive when she grows up, I will marry her." He changed his mind when he found out that her father had been his foster brother and died soon afterwards.
But imagine Muhammad looking at a little girl crawling. Who the heck says, I will marry that baby?
So just to be clear, it was not Muhammad's cousin, it was Muhammad's niece.
No, dude. Okay.
What? Her father?
Yeah, you're right.
So it's even worse. Oh my gosh.
It was her niece, yeah. But think about it, just maybe it's just confusing because just try to fathom the idea that a grown-up man is looking at a little girl crawling and he's thinking about marrying her. Yep. It's a sick religion. It's an illness of the highest order.
But to be clear, this is not accurate. Because we already read what the actual Arabic says, because I copied it straight from the Arabic, and you know how much they love their magical Arabic. And I took it over here, and it says, if the daughter of Abbas reaches this age. Now, what is the age? Clearly, it's 6 years old.
What? There's 3 accounts of it. In one it says about the crawling, and the other one it doesn't.
Okay, so here, let's try something else here. Habiba bint Abbas. Copy. Head on over to sunnah.com.
Right, that is his account. His account doesn't have the idea of crawling.
Habiba said, no, Then Josh. No. Crawley. That's right. I need that and Crawley. Yeah, Shuna is so embarrassed of that hadith that it is absolutely buried. What was Musnad Ahmed 26,870? Musnad Ahmed. Musnad. Somebody remember that. Musnad Ahmed 2870. What was it? 26,870. Why didn't one of you remember me? Or remember that for me?
Maybe because you should be able to. Like 26870.
All in Arabic. It's Musnad, two imams up.
That's Musnad Ahmed. But the other one is from Ibn Ishaq and Al Shuhaili, because it says there in the wiki.
Okay, so what exactly is the words I need here? If the daughter of Abba, copy that. All right, copy. Let's try this again, shall we? Paste. It's every single time it hides it. Why do they not want me to read something else? Who's here to enjoy? Should be treated in this respect. I find this odd, don't you? I find this odd.
They take away stuff. Yeah, I know. There has been a bunch of things that I have found that during the 6 months it has changed, or they have taken them out.
As Uthman said in this most recent 1v10 debate, we can't trust digital sources because clearly.
Oh, what was that? The age of puberty. Can you go up one more, please? No, never mind. Okay. Oh, you're going for the. Okay.
What?
No, never mind. Never mind. It's okay. I thought that it was Yeah. No, nothing.
Offering the prayer at Mina, there was no wall in front of him, and I'm passing for. That. This is a goofy religion. Anyway, so clearly these men have an issue, right? They tend to go after their own sick sexual pleasures over and over and over and over and over. Be it a 6-year-old, or sorry, he married a 6-year-old, bedded a 9-year-old. We see that he married women that were already married, and so did Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith bedded 14-year-olds and took the wives of his good friends. And apparently Uthman must be Mormon because he's following the Sunnah of Joseph Smith pretty dang closely. So let's just see what their Bible has to say about that. Exodus 20:14, the most famous line in the entire Bible about adultery. You shall not commit adultery. Hebrews 13:4, let marriage be held in honor among all. Oh, so you don't marry the hot girl living next door because she's married to another guy, and because you're lusting after her. There's a specific one. I got it. I don't got it. Let's see. And let the marriage bed be undefiled. Imagine that. Mojo, what is that? 50, 45, 30, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, 10. What is that? But alas. All right. So, oh, okay. I need to read higher.
Give me a second.
Daily prayers also start with. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's yes. Can I just do 40 prayers? Yes, you can do 40 prayers. 40 prayers is way too much. That's for 30. But over and over and over, we are told adultery is not okay. And in fact, I have I remember one of the ones I wanted to bring up because now Joseph Smith did not marry a divorced woman, as far as I'm aware. He just married women that were already married. Mind you, because God said so. Much like Muhammad. Allah told him, oh, yeah, marry the 6-year-old. Oh, yeah, it's totally fine for you to marry your adopted son's wife because you don't have an adopted son anymore because adoption is no longer a thing. So every time that he wants a woman, magically God says, go for it. Denied. Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Hey, thanks for having me, bro. I appreciate it.
That sounded like Nintendo. Like ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, that was a phone notification that we got. Basically, I'm having the brother-in-law come into the house.
Wife went to get him up and he had a moment.
Adrian Belgrave in the house. He's in James 219. Everybody, remember this moment. Take a selfie pic with your computer. He's here. He's here, and he's gonna tell us about his stuff, right? James, what do you want to know about Adrian? You know he's doing beats.
Yeah, horror beats.
Yeah, but you like horror beats.
It was pretty dope. It was like Candyman. Not gonna lie, it was good stuff.
Oh, that horror one though, you have me go. You have me go switch up my whole thing. We say, oh, yeah, I like listening to some horror. I'm like, yeah, my wife's a horror fan too, but I ain't trying to scare nobody away from the channel, so I had to change it up.
It was straight up like the strings you would hear in Candyman with that occasional snare drum you had. I was like, oh man, that's Candyman.
No, man, I just want to say thank you, James 219 for having me up. Thank you, Macintosh Pro, for always being from day one, like always a supporter of Bible Beats. Essentially, on Wednesdays, I have a Thompson Chain reference Bible that I'm trying to basically break in live with y'all at the same time, and we're just going over topics from 5 to 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, going over different topics using that Bible. And then on Thursdays, it's strictly scripture reading, just going from one book to another chapter, and everything. We're touching the New Testament first. We're going on Titus next. So that's tomorrow.
No, not
We're go-
Titus.
oh yeah, I like
Oh,
Titus.
There's some
stop it.
lore behind that one. We watched
Stop it.
Word
Don't.
and Muslim Tigers debate a couple of weeks ago, and Muslim Tiger decided to get a little be a little bit of a smart aleck and called Titus tight ass. So now it's a running gag on this channel.
Okay, well, I gotta give it to him for the wordplay. I give him that, but
Right.
that is
Yeah, it's a
Titus that
little
we're
bit too
talking about.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not Titus. No.
yeah.
So
Look,
here
that's
we're a little bit more loose on rules, so we have fun with it.
I told you it's like King of the Hill, only apologetics.
no. I heard some of it, so I'm like, yeah, you're definitely somebody that got a sense of humor and what you came with that horror music. I said, all right, Magnetar's bringing some good people to the channel. So I said, all right, I could definitely see myself collaborating on some level with you when it comes to like, especially with your Muslim knowledge and stuff like that. And I just dig on Bible and be like, look, this is why, because this is
Right.
what Bible says. So yeah, I could definitely see us doing something down the line. And thank you, Macintosh, for making this happen. You were the catalyst of making this collab come. But yeah, that's what that is what I'm all about. Wednesdays and Thursdays, those are my days off. So I dedicate that time to edify the body of Christ. And
Right.
you know what I mean? That's just what it is.
Now,
Doing my part. Yeah.
all right, so we just started this, so bear with me. It's a thing that the channel is going to do every time a guest comes up, or rather, an appropriate guest. I've had one Muslim come up several times, and he's never consistent. So I never get to ask him. He calls us his friends, wants to know the answer to this question.
Oh, wait, just a second. He calls us his friends is a channel. It's another channel that is going to start doing apologetics. But
I'm pretty sure Adrian knows this one, doesn't he?
Yeah, probably you know her.
Her?
Her name is Ingrid, and I will put it in the chat so you can go to her.
She is another channel.
Yeah, she is evangelistic in nature, and she does Bible studies. Kind of like what do you do, and I'm into all these things. Let's say that I am, like what Paul would say, I become a Jew with the Jews. So that's how I work, or I go around. So there's like there's other channels, and I would love everybody to come together because small content creators should get into this and start a new breed of people. Like the David Wood group is already a group.
Yeah.
There has to be a convention of all these new people that are coming up, and they have good purpose and they have good faith in this. So you guys are some of them.
I mean,
and
we're
I try to
we're
help
all-
as much as I
I
can.
appreciate that.
Who knows?
All right.
Maybe Adrian will be like the next God Logic, and you will be the next David Wood, James. Who knows?
No.
I just want to be. With that said, hey, props to them and what they do. But I got my own specific talents, and I'm sure James has his own specific talents that were given to him. I'm just trying to do what I can to edify the body of Christ. That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
Amen.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is that the torch is given, and it keeps going through, and the important thing is that we all grow, and that we're all the body of Christ, and yeah, like, okay. So what were you going to say, James? Sorry.
All right. So like I said, this is a new tradition. I forgot that I needed to introduce who the person was that asked the question, because people may not know who that is. So he calls us his friends, wants to know the answer to this question from you. If Jesus were standing right in front of you, what question would you ask him?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, what question would I ask him? Okay, if there, okay, and this is kind of like off the top, but kind of in a sense, I'm like, probably the first thing I would ask was like, was there anything? Was there any type of plan that you and the father had, like a contingency plan in case in case his sacrifice on the cross wasn't going to happen? Like, was there, that was probably one, was there any type of like backup plan or something that was thought of? Maybe that would have been one.
That's a great question, actually. It's almost like, what if Judas didn't give him to the Pharisees, right?
Well, the problem is that just to flush this out a little bit, but the question kind of presupposes that God doesn't know what the outcome is going to be. So, like, the reason why prophecies come and are fulfilled is because because God knows what
It's
the
gonna
future
happen.
is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the presupposition inside that question is kind of flawed, because there didn't need to be a contingency, because God knew what was going to happen. He's standing outside of time, looking down at time. So he's like, oh, hey, yeah, I entered creation.
It was kind of,
to me.
to be honest, it was kind of like a off the cuff question, and like, no. But with that, no, I mean, yeah, I was like, all right, cool. No, but no, that amongst other things, like, say for example, like another one would be like, hey, can I play football for eternity, because I love me some football, and can I make some music if that's
no,
okay?
that's a question. That is a question right there. Is there beer in heaven?
Yeah,
absolutely.
To be quite honest, I like the first question a little bit more because it goes into very deep theological things.
Yeah, and
James has a problem with it, because he says, like, that's like going against the logic of God. But then if you go into it, like,
that's part of the question thing is to dive deeper into it and what's the thing about that to talk about it, to, like, I mean, how easy is the question for is there football in heaven? Well, first of all, I sure as heck hope so, because I want to play with Brett Favre. But
it would go into the topic of monergism versus synergism, because you would go into the idea of Judas. If God really wanted to give Judas a chance to change, there would have to be a different plan. So it's a good question, in my opinion. The first one was absolutely very deep.
No, well, thank you, Macintosh. Like, yeah, that was kind of a service type question, but yeah, I kind of genuinely would have been like, man, like what, like, I'm not saying, and this is without me like using any presuppositions, no theology, philosophy, nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's just me saying, like, man, if was there an alternative route in case, like, was there like alternative outside of Christ's blood for our atonement that could have been done? Because we do worship a God that, all things are possible to him. So nothing is impossible with God. So, with something like that. But yeah.
I just wanted, in order to have this conversation,
Yeah.
I asked a question, you give a response, and I give a response, you give a response. Talk about
That
it.
that
I'm
now
not
the same.
debating you here. We're talking about it.
Oh no. I'm all about discussions. I don't do debates, bro. I'm honest discussions. I don't like to prove me wrong type mess. Like, look, let me show you Bible. You understand it, okay?
Right,
Like,
right.
this is what it is. Um. Oh no, I wanted to ask. Like, now, have you ever asked that Muslim what would it take for him to believe that Christ Jesus is who he is and why he deserves our worship?
We haven't gotten there yet. No.
Oh, okay.
Every time he comes, so the topic every time he's come on has been something about the Islam-Mormon issue, which is the Islam-Mormon issue is the fact that they're just the same religion.
You know what? Honestly, I believe you, bro. I'm with you on that. They got the same false prophet. I mean, they believe it, and it's straight up idolatry times crazy times 100 with each of them. So they're definitely similar. I agree with you there, bro.
So today actually was over how both prophets seem to be possessed by the same demon because they had a proclivity toward significantly younger women. And when I say
Even
younger
Mormons?
women, girls, yes, even Joseph Smith.
Even Joseph Smith? Oh, I didn't know this. See, man, look, I don't even look at other religions. I'm like, look, man, Bible is Bible, but with me knowing that Mormons got the same PDF craziness that Islam do, that should be even more reason. Well, that's 14.
Yeah, two 14-year-olds.
They're not even.
And Joseph Smith actually had somewhere around. Now, forgive me, I'm doing this off the top of my head. Somewhere between 32 and 37 wives.
I mean, that's adultery right there.
Oh yeah, and so I was part of the reason I was excited to kind of have you up here was since you now I know Bible. I know enough to make myself dangerous. I've read through it. I've done topical studies on it. I've read cover once. Forgive me, only once.
That's what's
up. Now, since you clearly deal more with the scripture more often than I do, which again, forgive me. I am but a man. Chief of sinners.
No judgment. No judgment here. As long as you're reading, that's the important thing. You're spending time in the Word. That's all that matters to me.
Get yourself together, James.
I mean, I'll call out my own weaknesses. I am but a man. So where would you take us to point toward Joseph Smith and Muhammad's sexual desires being wrong between polygamy and pedo behavior? Where would you take us?
Just off the top, I mean anywhere in Leviticus where it talks about adultery, even when it show not. Gosh, I'm not trying to disrespect Bible, so I'm not going to say exact verse and stuff like that. But this places in the Old Testament, in the New Testament, that shows a comparison talking about the fruits of sinful nature versus the fruits of righteousness, for example. And it will show like the fruits of righteousness is faith, love, peace, compassion, and so forth. And then the bad fruit will be lust, sexual morality, slanderous, exhortation, stuff like that. So I would show them Bible verses that says, you know, because it don't really talk about child marriage in the Bible if you really think about it. They don't even touch that. So
Well,
for me to show an
it brings
example
it
of
up
that,
kind of. It brings up like flowers of youth and all that.
oh yeah, well that one is in Isaiah somewhere where it talks about Mary and how like basically she's a woman at that point. You know what I mean? Because you know
Right.
there's you know she ain't no child. That's where I was getting at. That there's nothing that says like there's grown men trying to get with children like how those religions are. And I don't know. It's just crazy to me how they
Well,
get that and they're like, you know what I mean? But yeah, please show. Yeah, where would you go?
I'm actually glad you brought up Leviticus because I completely forgot about it, and I literally just watched IP and Tazariak's debate today, and
Mhm.
IP was rolling on this verse pretty hard uh, on Leviticus
Oh
18:18.
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, you're right, Leviticus 18.
That was his big thing against Jake. Yeah,
Oh my
the
goodness,
biggest
yeah.
1818. Yeah,
And
but they was basically saying, yeah. Go ahead, bro. Oh, my bad.
no, you're the guest. You go off.
Oh well, no. I was basically going to say how IP was basically referring to this one how there is not a literal wife sister, but basically saying like in general, like you shouldn't be with another girl, or you shouldn't be with another woman while you're married, basically.
That is literally what I was going to say. So I'm glad I stopped.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So yeah, I top that Muhammad and Joseph Smith with your what nine wives and 30 something wives.
And if we're talking about, you know, the guy with who had the most wisdom ever given, which is Solomon, right?
Oh,
How he even fell into sin when God
right.
warned him, "Hey, you shouldn't have so many wives with you." Next thing you know, he got what 700 something concubines with him. What happened then? He fell out of grace, right? Because of
Right.
having so many crazy wives and committing adultery. Like you can't have that.
Well, to be fair, he was the wisest king, not the wisest man.
Well,
Hmm?
God giving him that wisdom, but as soon as those concubines came into play, he started
Oh,
falling from there.
Solomon. The actual verbiage for when he asked for wisdom, he asked it so that he may to rule his kingdom. It wasn't, hey, can you make me the wisest man? He practically
Oh,
straight up said,
right.
make me the wisest king. And so he,
Right.
as a man, he was thinking a little south, if we know what I'm saying. And so as a man, pretty dumb like the rest of us. As a king, super wise.
That's a good point, there. That's a good point.
So,
Adrian, what are your times? When can we watch you, man? When do you go
All
online?
right. The only time that I really go online until I start doing like pre-recorded videos is Wednesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. till 7:30 the 7:30-ish p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's 8:55 where I'm at right now. So wherever time zone you're at, 5 to 7:30 Cali time.
Oh, Cali time. Oh, ew. You gotta work
Cali time.
central time.
So
That's
which
what's up.
days are there? Is that which are the days? Sorry,
I killed him.
Oh no,
What?
it's
He's been
it's
raptured.
Wednesday and Thursdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays. So Wednesdays are when I do the topical
Oh, God
Bible
send him back.
study.
Said it's not your time.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
and Thursdays are when we do the Bible
Is that me
reading
or is that just him?
for.
What is going on? What is the problem, man? I think there's
I'm trying to
some
figure.
sound syncing problem, I guess.
I'm talking through
James,
the
can you hear
headphones.
us?
Uh-oh.
Okay, chill.
I
James.
hear him.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
Wednesday and Friday,
mute
or
that
what is
real
it?
quick.
Wednesday
Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and
from
Thursday.
5 to 7 p.m. Right?
No, it's me.
Yeah, 5 to 7:30. 5 to 7:30.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it in the chat, and it's gonna be. And do you have like other specials that you have made, like times that you go, maybe Saturday, Sunday, like maybe, or do you put more content? Where would we find you?
Oh well, find me on the channel. Facebook the same name. What's it called? And like right now, the only content I got is me doing my scripture reading in different translations with study Bible material, and this new topical series that I got on Wednesdays. I'm definitely going to do Bible unboxings down the line, Lord willing. Also going to do like translation comparisons, like say KJV versus NKJV, so forth like that. So that's all coming down, and maybe down the line, maybe do like why you shouldn't be a Muslim or why you shouldn't be a J Dub and why you shouldn't be a Mormon once I get more education on those things. But outside of that, hey, open that Bible and let's go through Bible together, basically.
Now there's the idea that you're making beats. Do you have a channel for like music? Are you putting something in Apple Music or something like that? Do you have any music to buy? Or?
Just no, not currently. I do have a IG page, Bell Ringing Productions, but that's mainly me posting up random beat reels and stuff like that, just for sound kits. With the sound kits that I use, but nothing really for sale unless it gets to that point. Then hey, I'm all about it. Like hey, that's what business come in. Hey, yeah, that's when I'll get serious with my beats. Right now, what y'all hearing from my end is just random placements on my DAW, but I didn't go to school for nothing. Let me just say that when it comes to this music thing. So that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah.
Oh, you got a diploma?
Yeah, digital is basically a digital degree that I got from Palomar College. So that includes videography, so I can edit videos and stuff too, and lighting and so forth. So that's all encompassed, like TV production and so forth. Like I got education in those things. So with that said, like
Education.
yeah, hey, education the key. Use that brain, y'all.
I need your number. I can't edit videos for crap.
Oh man, I love and that is the second passion that I have outside of music, because music is my number one passion that I have. But um, yeah, videography and video editing has become a second love of mine. And freaking when I experimented with TikTok back when I barely started using it, I hardly on it now. I noticed that it had video editing features. So I'm like, yo, this is like a mini Adobe Premiere up in here that I got. So it was it was so easy to do, and I could see why it's like popular now. But yeah, I love video editing, but I don't have the equipment for all that right now. So that's why I'm just posting live content until I start time stamping and video cuts and all that down the line. Right? I'm trying to build.
Well, hit me up on Discord because I need help.
Hey, there we go.
He wants
Brother,
another slave.
help
He made
me.
me a slave. Now he wants another slave. But
That's what.
no, man. Christians, in Jesus Christ, there's no masters, there's no slaves, there's no man, there's no woman. Learn that, no man, no woman. Okay, for you, James, there's no woman, there's no man. Okay, and there's no Jew, there's no Gentile. Okay, we're all the same in Jesus Christ, man. No more slaves.
Right.
No more.
How are you going to do that to me?
But I am a slave for Christ, though. Hey, slave for Christ.
You're right about that.
Very expensive slave, yeah, for sure.
You have your keys? Because, there you go.
He is trying to get me canceled.
No, you're good.
We're just
All
like
right, gentlemen.
But yeah, Adrian,
I'm about to say thanks for having me up, bro.
Just one single question because James doesn't remember anything. Can you leave a question for the next person that comes? That's
right.
just a very fast question.
May I leave a question for the next person that comes up?
Yeah, just like how he calls us his friends. Ask you a question.
Oh, okay. The next question I would want to ask is, what does Jesus Christ mean to you? No matter where you're coming from, it don't matter if you believe or not. That's my question. Who does the author of life mean to you? Okay, that's it. That's my question.
Thank you, man. God bless you.
God bless
James.
each and every one of y'all, and thank you. And please follow James 219 if you haven't yet. Macintosh, keep supporting the community like you do. Is absolutely appreciated. And if you haven't yet, please follow the Bible and Beats, because what's vital in the streets is that Bible and the beats. All right. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right.
God bless everybody. Thanks for having me on.
Go with Christ.
God bless you, man. Sayonara.
He's a lot of fun.
He is pretty fun, and his thing is gonna blow up, man, because he has he just goes into the Bible, he starts reading it, he starts commenting on it and stuff like that, and you have this little beat on the back, and it's fun. And he makes music. He's very creative. He has a lot of energy. So I don't know. He has everything to go. Yeah. And he's starting. You're starting. I thought, let's bring them together, man.
Yeah, you just know everybody. I don't know nobody.
Yes, you do. You know me. And Kifo.
Yeah, and I know a few guys from around the chat moderator world. I don't know how you guys end up knowing everybody.
You know Chris Claus, man? That's a big one. I would just be like, hey, hello, and he wouldn't even notice me, man.
I mean, I think our relationship is more of a one of a, how do I put this? I really don't know how I would put that. He knows of me. He knows of me. He is willing to assist me. I don't know if I would say that he knows me from Adam or anything like that. I wouldn't claim that far. I'd say he's way too far up the food chain for me to be relevant. So,
I'd say that. Like in 1 year, everybody will be equalized and stuff.
Nah.
You will be there, man. Like when you get to your first million viewers, yeah, it's gonna be cool. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Bruh, 1 million?
1 million, yeah.
If that were to be the case, I'd have to be on here for when I'm 60. in order to do that. David Wood's not even doing that, and he is
No, dude, you
way
just have to
better
be
at
till you're a million. You are not understanding that. You are already 60. You're like 68.
right.
You know what I did there? I confused your count number with your age. There you go. When you get older using your hair, when you're 64.
All right. All right.
All right. All right.
All right. All right.
You're gonna be there, man. Like, it's fine. Anyway, that was our friend Adrian Belgrave, and hopefully everything goes nicely for him too, and you do too. And maybe in 20 years, this will be like a video that you will show when you met each other.
He is way more entertaining than I am. So yes, go follow him. Go watch him. Leave me in the dust, guys. All right.
No, he's not. You are more entertaining in a total different way, man. The thing is that you are like comedy gold. He is a totally different. He's from a different universe. You know, like DC, Marvel. You are like, what would be funny to say? Archie, and he's like, I don't know. Yeah, he's like Dark Horse, man. There you
go. Dark Horse and DC are in the same universe.
Actually, no. All of them are in the same universe because you have Image Comics that also has done crossovers with everybody, and DC and Marvel also do crossovers. So yeah, everybody's in the same universe. But yeah,
no, Dark Horse is legitimately in the DC universe.
I know. I've drawn for them.
All right. I don't know what to do with compliments. So look, kids, a deer. Bible verses. Look at that. All right. Sorry. Look at that. I think my camera is reversed on YouTube, and it's whack. Yeah. On YouTube, I'm looking off screen to the left, but in my camera, I'm looking to the right. So anyway, all right. So,
why don't you just take the just mirror your camera?
Because I don't know how to do that, and I don't care. All right, so
you just go to settings and you just go to camera, and underneath it says mirror my camera. You just take it off. Right now, you can do it. Settings, camera, and there's like a little box that says mirror my camera. Just put it there, and there you go.
Oh, uncheck it. Okay.
Uncheck it. Yeah, probably that's
what happens.
That's all. Now you're backwards, which is how you wanted it. It's almost like Independence Day. Up is down, down is up, but this one is right, and left is left, and left is right, and right is left, and something like that. Yeah.
No, it still looks... Anyway, we've wasted enough time on this. I don't care that much. All right. So, we are looking at Leviticus 18:18 because, luckily enough, we have heard plenty about Leviticus 18:18 today. If you watched IP's video, which, if you haven't, go watch his debate with Captain Tazariak, which is he says that they don't like putting the B in BHI, but at the same time, isn't their race like one of the most important things in their religion? So they don't make no sense.
In Mexico, there's Aztec Hebrew Israelites, which is very interesting.
Oh, those are Mormons.
No, they're Aztec Hebrew Israelites.
That's weird.
That's not weird. They actually have a good point. But I've heard about other things. They are very possible. I don't know, like Shane Baum, which is our president, that woman, she's Jewish. So there's a big Jewish population in Mexico, and they claim to be here for a very, 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 very long time. That's why.
Yeah, like Nephites.
Something like that. I don't know. But the thing is that what?
That's my point. Is that they're Mormons?
No, man. No.
Okay.
Like there's Aztec Hebrew Israelites. Literally, they come from all the way from the Aztecs. So they're talking that there were Israelites here when they conquered, the places here. So Aztecs and Olmecs and stuff like that got joined with the Hebrew Israelites.
Okay. So I understand it is a different religion. However, they make the same arguments as Mormons do for the Nephites.
It's not Mormon.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Because yeah, I get you, but like Mormons is like made believe thing. This is
right,
like way, yeah.
But you get my point. That it's the same arguments. But,
okay, yeah, I'll say it's very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not saying they are the same thing. I'm just saying, they say the same things.
I'd say that the Mormon idea sounds more like, like imaginary. It's just made up.
Oh yeah, the entire religion is.
But
just like Islam.
the Aztec Hebrew Israelites have more of historical actually stuff to actually prove it. But okay.
All right. So Leviticus 18:18. Let's finally get into that. And you shall not take a woman as a rival wife to your sister, uncovering her nakedness while her sister is still alive. Now, when you look at this, does it sound like it's marital incest?
Depending.
What do you mean? Take a woman as a rival wife to her sister. No, knowing no other context, no other anything, it just sounds like marital incest, right?
Yeah, it does sound like that, yeah.
Right. So, now, the fun thing is when we scroll on down to the Hebrew, the magical Hebrew. You must not take your wife's sister. This. Lisa Ahota. This phrase is used a few other times in the Old Testament. And each time, it is just in general another woman. As in, like, if you guys remember Narnia at all, when the Pevensies enter Narnia, you have the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve. Now, are they literally the sons and daughters of Adam and Eve? No. But that is the relationship from God that they have. You have, and here we have sisters, but when this particular phrase is used in the Old Testament, it is in general a sister, as in one made in the image of God. Because we all have the same eternal Father. So that is what this gets into. So let me scroll all the way back up here to look at the Bible verse again in English, because English is a lot more easy to understand for the majority of you. So, and you shall not take a... Oh, what?
Actually, no.
What do you mean, no?
I would rather have it in like maybe Japanese.
Well, to be clear, I said the majority of you.
That's the majority of me is me.
Oh. So you is not the crowd, not the 8 people interacting.
The majority of me is water, by the way. I'm like 80% water, so I'm not fat. I'm just wet.
Factual. All right. What? Kip, I do not have that that capability. I will not bind sins. That is not something that is not something I'm willing to do. Okay, this whole mirrored camera thing is absolutely screwing me up now. Camera, stop. I use my hands. Leave me alone. So in the English, it is, and you shall not take a woman as a rival wife to her sister, uncovering her nakedness while her sister is still alive. Now, the context to the woman, the wife's sister, is in fact just in general in the created sense, as in you are my brother or sister in humanity. We are made in the image of Christ. That is what that phrase throughout the Old Testament is used for. And if this would be so kind, we come up here, we go to cross-reference. Oh, man.
I have a very basic question, James. You might be like, hey, you're not paying attention or what?
Go for it.
What are we trying to look for in this?
So this is about the polygamous relations that Joseph Smith and Muhammad both tended toward. And so we are looking at the Bible to see if polygamy is okay. Now we're not gonna touch on the pedo stuff, because that would take an entire other stream, because there's a lot of nuance in the Bible. It never actually gives you a minimum age. However, it does imply the end of puberty being the point at which you can start doing, marital relations. Now, while the Bible over and over and over points to the severity of polygamy, every time somebody does polygamy, something bad happens. God makes a judgment on them in some form or fashion. Abraham and what's the maidservant's name?
Hagar.
Huh?
Hagar.
Hagar, that's right. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm American. I will never say it right. Hagar, her son is essentially cast out. They are cast out because of that relationship. David and Bathsheba, their son is killed. Solomon and his plethora of wives. He commits adultery, commits idolatry, commits all sorts of sins, and his sons end up being evil. I had another example and I lost it. But
first finish the first example, and while you're doing that, think about the second one.
Well, I had like 4 examples, but I made my point. Jacob. It's literally right here. Jacob. His wives get in feuds all the time, and they play Jacob against the other wife over and over and over, and the household is full of chaos because of this. 2 wives, 2 maidservants being slept with, that whole polygamous thing. It shows over and over the problems with polygamy. But here we have a literal condemnation of polygamy when you take into the context of the Hebrew and the other you know the thing. But I literally lost.
I don't know this thing, man. I don't even know what you wanted to say.
I literally lost the words mid thought.
Okay, so what we're trying to say is that polygamy is wrong, and we're trying to prove it biblically. That is basically the point.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because every time there's like too many wives, there's too many chaotic things happening, and in the Bible it says that it's not like okay. I would go all the way back to Adam and Eve to say that God made Eve to be helper in contradiction to the man. And it's basically the idea that God is creating one man or one woman. If there were like too many women, there would be too many contradictions to the man or counteractions, because basically it's not a helper. It's a helper that goes against the first thing. So it's like a helper that is going against you.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine having like 20 wives. Like it would just be too much against you. It wouldn't be help anymore in the biblical point of view.
Yeah, in Genesis 2. Oh, dadgummit. I lost the number. In Genesis 2, God makes a fit for Adam. Now, I don't know if you know what the Hebrew word for fit is, or what it means. Do you?
No, but it's not you, because you're not fit. Ah ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. What is it?
Safane.
Safane is in Hebrew. Okay, guys. Safane means not fit.
Dadgummit. Let's see. Okay, so there was that one. That was that. Going up, going up, going up. It is not good for a man. Where is it? There we go. 18.
Genesis 2:18.
I will make him a helper fit for him.
But check out the helper, because I even went like through this with Adrian Belgrave, because I was telling her it's not a helper. It's not a helper. If you read the Hebrew, it's not just a helper.
It's not just helper, but the word suitable. Now, what this word here is also that a counterpart, an opposite, in a positive sense.
Yeah. So
an opposite,
how many counterparts can you have, right?
Right. First of all, so it like a puzzle piece that fits. It is the opposite of the other puzzle piece. It fits. It is the opposite and it fits. Now, the reason why this matters is because it is the opposite of you. For example, Turtle and I.
Exactly. We know that Turtle is a total genius.
Factual. That woman is great with words. That woman can type up the most beautiful page. She's actually working on a novel, and I look
Every
forward to
day
when
she
it's getting
carries her cross with you.
But
we have to like.
But she, where she is an absolute poet, I am a Neanderthal. I can't get through a sentence without sounding like an idiot.
Neanderthal is way too evolved, man. And you don't believe in evolution. I would say Australopithecus.
But we get my point. I am Ugga Dugga. She is C.S. Lewis. I say C.S. Lewis because he's my favorite author.
Deep inside of me. No?
What?
Ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka, ooga. Okay.
Yes. So where I am generally a slob, she is constantly running up after me, trying to clean up any messes that I make. I am a mess. I am not perfect by any means. However, my wife completes that circuit where I am essentially all brawn, no brain. She does not have the capabilities to, for example, move furniture without mechanical devices. Where I can build a room, she doesn't know how to. I can plumb, I can build, I can fix cars. She can't. However, she has the emotional wherewithal to take care of our kids, while I'm sitting there going, "Why are you the way you are? Are you bleeding? No, get out of my hair! Like you shoot. Let me do what I'm doing." And she is a fantastic mother, and that's how God made us. She fits. That's how it works. Now, if you take, let's say, 9 puzzle pieces, are they all going to fit to that one puzzle piece?
Depending the shape. But usually no. If they have different shapes, no.
The only way that it could is if all the pieces were square.
No.
But if you have all of these hundreds and hundreds of puzzle pieces, and you have a corner piece right here, only one puzzle piece is going to fit that space.
No, it could be a lot of different types of shapes. Like hexagons can go together. How?
Yes, I get your point. It's not a perfect analogy, but it works. It's good enough.
Well, I'm just saying there's a lot of things. Like even like if you go triangles, you can fit all the triangles together.
This is factual. But if you're making a puzzle, generally, when you're talking about puzzles, normally everybody understands that I'm talking about a jigsaw puzzle with all the squigglies. Kip. You know why I'm looking at you like that. But alas, That is what fit or suitable means.
What are you reading about?
Everyone, you
the
need to
square
look that
hole?
up on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Everything goes. It's called James elation. There's the mosaic way of like fitting something into James. He's a what is it? Messianic? No, it would be a mosaic jigsaw.
Mosaic?
Mosaic, yeah, because basically what you're looking for is like something called tessellation. It's like MC Escher did. And you
Yeah,
had, like,
you're
all this,
looking
like,
at tessellations, yeah. Where they can be tiles in any order.
Yeah. MC Escher is one of my biggest. Well, I just was a fan when I was a very small kid of him, so I love him. So yeah, there's ways to do it, and they have found the perfect piece, by the way, that can go into every piece. So yeah, it was a mathematical challenge actually. I think it is your hole. It must have that shape.
And I would really rather us not talk about my hole. That's weird, dude. That's really weird.
Your total thing, your whole WHOLE. You completely are a piece. It's about your whole. We're talking about your whole entire person.
But that is what marriage is. Marriage is having your opposite, your pairing, your mate. It is not having 37 women to fulfill your desires at any time, so that, oh, hey, I can have this one on Monday and this one 3 Tuesdays from now, and never touch the same woman the entire month. Joseph Smith.
Turtles making jokes. Love it.
But yes, we are two parts of one whole. We are, when you marry, you become one flesh.
You become an ehad. There you go.
An ehad. Yes. Yes.
By the way, James, you have to get on the gym and you have to make a lot of muscle and stuff like that, because Turtle is gonna get smarter every single day, more cultured. She's gonna get more articulated. She's gonna, all the things that you're saying she's gonna increase that. And you're basically saying that you can move furniture. So you have to get yourself to move bigger furniture, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know what my weightlifting is?
I don't know, like when you wake up?
Kids.
Oh, there you go. But she does it too, man.
Oh, no. When was the last time you picked up our 6-year-old? And I do actual weightlifting with my kids. I pick them up and I put them down. That's what weightlifting is. It's picking up the heavy object, putting it down. Why am I doing that hand movement on screen? Oh, God. Yeah.
Okay, man. I don't know. I miss Kifa, man, because, like, why am I the comedy relief here, man? No.
Are you the comedy relief, or are you the
I
the
just play
object
around
of
with
comedy relief.
what I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's that's my life right now. Trying to, but Kiva, come on, man.
Turtle says, he's half my size. What do you want from me? But that is what your partner in marriage is. It is the singular match to you. And so when you marry, you become one flesh. And the reason why you can become one flesh is because you're opposites. You fit like puzzle pieces. One flesh does not just mean children, because when we pair that with Ephesians 5:29, I'll go here and I'll share that with you guys here in a moment. As soon as computer's working actually a lot better today, believe it or not. Ephesians 5. Scroll on down here.
Maybe I just
starting at 28.
Like, I'm still gonna do that. Like, lost hope. Might as work. Might as well work.
In the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself, for no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as Christ does the church. Because that's ultimately what marriage is. It's a reflection of Christ's love for us. How Christ has a sacrificial love for the church. That's how the man should love his wife. Christ only has one church that he loves. That is his church. He doesn't have several churches. Each denomination is not a different church. A church that follows Christ properly is his church. And so since he only has that one church, we can see and reflect that in marriage as one husband, one wife. And we see that over and over and over in Scripture. It doesn't say outright, hey, don't take more than one wife. Why? Because we have examples of what happens when you do that. You get, Jacob coming home to a headache every single day because Leah and Rachel are at each other's throats. You see with Abraham, how that caused turmoil in the household when he bedded his maidservant and had a son. Sarah was very displeased with that, sent them away. When David decided to pull out other wives, when he decided to take Bathsheba, for example, yes, there was murder involved alongside the lust and the adultery, but ultimately he lost probably would have been his favorite son. Solomon turned around and started worshiping idols and had and all the problems that came along with idolatry. So over and over and over, we have the examples of polygamy being an issue. And so to outright ban polygamy wasn't necessary because everybody knows one wife is enough. That'll keep you on your toes enough. Ask me how I know.
So the argument is that biblically, the reason that having a lot of wives is not biblical is because they're just hard. They are just chaotic.
That's just one of the problems.
No, I think that we have to make a better argument for that, man, because like there could be cases where there's like Muslims that have like 5 wives and they don't have that problem.
Except I've already introduced the argument for God says one man, one woman. That's why we can go into this next argument. Why it doesn't strictly prohibit polygamy, because we have the instruction and then we have examples of what happens when you do polygamy. That's why this argument works, because it pairs with the first one. You can't just outright go, oh yeah, just look at the chaos in the families. No, we have the command from God first. This, so they showed, we have the command that you should be fruitful and multiply, become one flesh with one woman who is going to be your fit, who is going to be your opposite, who is going to be able to do the things that you can't. We already have that command where it's going to be one woman, one man, one woman. Jesus says it. Jesus says it in the New Testament. Yahweh says it in the Old Testament. Over and over, it is just. It's one man, one woman.
The numerical problem is still there. I'm just saying, because like if you think about it, like everybody can attain and say that's correct, but why is it for life? Why can it be one man and one woman at a time?
Because that one is actually clearly and specifically stated. If a man were to take a wife after he divorces, he would be committing adultery. Now, mind you, I do believe there are exceptions to that rule, but it's
okay,
clearly
you got into
stated.
something very interesting. That actually makes a lot of sense. So the whole idea is like now you have to prove why it has to be only one woman and one man in one life. And that's it. And then you have your best argument made for any of these people.
Where's that? Oh, hey, there's another argument against it. I didn't.
Okay.
There we go. Open that in a separate tab. Here is Matthew 19:9, where it is explicitly said. Matthew 19:9. Let me just verify that real quick. There we go. This is Jesus speaking. I can take us to the full context here real quick, and we will see that even if it is back-to-back wives, but like I said, there is an exception to the rule. Sorry, too far. He said to them, because of your hardness of heart, Moses allowed you to divorce your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. And I say to you, whoever divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, aka the spouse committed adultery already, so you are no longer one flesh, and marries another, he commits adultery. So back to back to back to back to back wives is an issue. Do you get that?
Yeah, no, I understand.
Now, on top of that, if we were to marry this alongside the fact that a man and a woman are to become one flesh, then a husband is to love his wife as his own flesh because they are one flesh, then we see here there is no room for a second woman. Because obviously, if you were to divorce your woman or your wife for any other reason than sexual immorality, which, by the way, sleeping with another woman while you're married is sexual immorality, it leaves no room for a second woman, because even if you were to leave that woman, you are committing adultery. So imagine if you were still with her and went on to another woman. That's worse. How would marrying a second woman while you're married be better than, okay, my bad, get to the curb, I'm going with that one? How is that any better? What sense does that make at all? It simply leaves no room for a second, third, 37th wife at all. Just the fact of the matter. So
I would say technically, yeah.
What is the thing that IP says all the time? It has to do with the conclusion that encompasses all of the information. I can't remember the exact phrase.
It's compelling.
Is it Occam's razor?
Occam's razor is the idea that the simplest idea is the one that is most prevalently the most possible.
There we go. Yeah. Occam's razor is the principle stating that when faced with competing explanations, the one with the fewest assumptions is usually preferred. So every time that they go to a different verse, they have to add an assumption to argue for polygamy. We get with the Hebrew phrase sister of the wife or sister of a woman, however you say it.
Right. Well, Occam's razor is something that I wouldn't use. I actually don't like it that the Christians are using it for that, because they usually use it wrong.
How so?
Because it's almost like saying that if something has too many assumptions, it probably is wrong. You're taking for granted that it's wrong. But no, in science, it's never used like that. Like, it could have a billion assumptions and still be right.
Well, no, this isn't did you just say science?
Yeah, because it comes from the science world.
I could have sworn that Occam comes from the philosophical world.
Yeah, like math is a philosophy and science is a philosophy.
Yeah, it comes from philosophy. I would argue that philosophy and science are separated by a pretty substantial chasm, where one they use similar reason, but one deals with thought while one deals with nature, if you follow.
I'll say okay. No, I would disagree, but it's all good.
It's fine. It's fine.
I can see your point of view.
And I can also see yours. I was just giving you a competing explanation.
Yeah, that's why people should stop using Occam's razor, because they use it wrong.
But the reason why Occam's razor fits here is because when dealing with polygamy, you have all of this evidence pointing against polygamy in the Bible, where you have, like Turtle mentioned, the man is supposed to cleave to the wife, and the wife is supposed to cleave to the husband. You're supposed to become one flesh, not one flesh, one flesh, one flesh. You're the Hebrew term wife, sister of the wife, or sister of the woman, or however, specifies just in general sister of in creation, where a man does not hate his own flesh, where Jesus says, where Jesus quotes Genesis, essentially backing it when he said earlier, or the Father said, same entity, same being, said, a man shall leave his family and become one flesh. So the amount of assumptions within the anti-polygamy stance in the Bible is far fewer than the assumptions you have to eisegete if you're going to try to propose polygamy from the Bible, if that made sense.
I actually agree with that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So if you base everything of your morals in the Bible, I would agree. You cannot come with a conclusion that polygamy is correct.
Right. So, like Tazariak had made all of these assumptions with all the examples we have of polygamy going wrong in the Bible. Like, yeah, that's kind of what polygamy does. It does that. And then we have all of these moments where every single time we talk about marriage and the way marriage is supposed to be, it's always a man and a woman. It's not a man and 37 women. It's over and over and over. It's always one man, one woman. So, hence, polygamy, when taken through Occam's razor in the Bible, utilizing that, which is a reasonable use of Occam's razor, you would have to make the conclusion that polygamy is wrong and discouraged in the Bible and outright outlawed in Leviticus.
Okay.
So,
based on the idea of chaos. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Chaos is part of the argument. Come on, man. Can you track?
Yeah, of course. Like what I'm saying is that it's based on the idea that it makes it life more complex. And that's the whole idea of chaos. Yes, I get it. That's part of the argument only if you have that situation happening. I'm not into it. I'm okay. I don't want to like have polygamy or anything. I understand it, but I think that if you're gonna take this argument to people that actually like polygamy, it has to be more solid. That's all. We're getting work on that. That's cool. I'm just making a very strong man.
I'm curious. Okay, I really need to ask you this question: is the chaos argument all you got out of it?
Well, that's the only reason that like God is like telling you specifically that it can go wrong for it. Because if you think about it, like you do have polygamy in the Bible, and
right.
it's instantial. Like it can happen for them. It doesn't mean that it can happen for you, and it could have gone another way for them too. But it went that way. So if I put like, hey, if ever you are like buying a lottery ticket and you don't win it, you can have a lot of examples of people not winning it, but you can have examples of people do winning it, but they're not written in the Bible. As an atheist, I was an atheist, I would come up with that situation to ask you, well, just because a story is not in the Bible, it doesn't mean it can happen.
Right, but the reason the chaos argument is in there is just to add on to the original argument, which is every time marriage is promoted, it's always one man, one woman.
Well, not even that. Like, for instance, when there's the Samaritan that goes into the well and everything, she has many husbands. So it's not only one man and one woman. Jesus actually says you have many husbands. You're correct. You have many husbands. So basically, it's almost like polygamy. I would have to take it also for women with men.
Finish the verse. Passage.
No.
Finish
I'm
the passage.
saying that that's an example of polygamy in the Bible. Now, in this case, for men and for women. Now, in the women for men. Yeah. So you are married to many. And she was in sin. So that can be prescriptive, and that would actually give fortitude to the idea of no polygamy.
Right, and it would be part of the argument, yeah. And you're right, I probably should have brought that up earlier. It didn't come to mind, and so thank you for bringing that up. If I were to do a polygamous debate, surely somebody would have brought that to my attention, like you.
Yeah, like but Solomon had, like, I don't know how many, 300 wives or something like that. Like, so a lot of Muslims would say it's correct, it's fine, because even when God tells David about his wives, it would be like, this will happen to your wives if you go away from me, or something like that. Like, almost like the punishment had to do with your wives. So it would be something bad. It's almost like saying, yeah, it's okay that you have all those wives, but
where'd it go? Somewhere.
I'm just trying to put well, I don't want to call myself this, but it's like
Sorry,
the devil
I'm
advocate. So you
glitching.
have something against. You have some. I'm trying to be some kind of your wife, man, because basically I'm going against you, and I'm trying to put the puzzle against you. That's all. So I'm your wife in your stream. That's very weird. Can you hear me, man? Hello? Are you there? Well, people, I think that there's a little bit of problems. I think that he cannot hear me, and he has lost a little bit of sound. But yeah, I don't know why we went into this idea of polygamy, and I'm trying to put a little bit of force against his arguments, and the idea that he, well, pretty much that his arguments actually grow and everything, because this one is an important one, right? But it wasn't the most important one. But like, I'm pretty sure that a Muslim would come very hard on this, because he doesn't have the Bible as his guidance. I do,
Right.
and I believe that polygamy is definitely wrong. Now, why do I believe that? Because I believe what James said, but we have to put it into scrutiny, because when someone comes to actually ask us, or not me, because I don't do that, but if he comes with James, basically, he will put him under the fire, and it will. There could be other, like, many ways to actually shut him up. So I'm just trying for James to shut me up. That's all.
Oh, I'm here to shut you up.
Oh, now you're there. I can hear you. You're a little low, though. We have oh, there we go. Now we have some beans.
Beans and toast.
Beans and toast. Hello, beans and toast.
Shaking bean.
Shaking beans.
All right. Sorry, my computer was fouling up on me. I think it's because Shake Beans came on.
Time to get a Mac.
Those are expensive, man.
Thank you.
It's the return of the Mac.
All right. So, the verse I was looking for is "Go and sin no more."
Go and sin no more. Yep.
Yes.
Which bring us a lot of questions, but I'm not gonna do it. I would say that the one flesh principle is the strongest case for the problem of polygamy. I vote for it. We can really work with that one.
What'd you just say?
I say that the one flesh principle is stronger than the chaos argument.
Right.
But but it's cool that it's changed. You're changing it. Yeah.
But that's just the added on, like every time you see polygamy in the Bible, that's the outcome.
Yeah.
It's here is the command for marriage, here's the prescription. Take a minute. And then here is what happens when you don't follow that covenant.
Right. And the idea that Jesus says, man will leave his father and mother and will be united in one. That's the idea of the principle of one. And the two will become one flesh. So it's prescribing that it should be that way. So how can you go wrong? You cannot go against it.
Right. And so essentially what I'm saying is let's compare it to medicine, right? So a schizophrenic gets a prescription for medicine, and it helps him. He does better. He starts to see things more clearly. He doesn't see all of his visions, and his mind is less cloudy. But if he doesn't follow that prescription, it harms him. Now, do you get what the argument is?
Yeah, it harms him. Yeah, and everything. It's almost like even for the Skittles argument, why shouldn't it happen? Honestly, you cannot say it that it shouldn't happen unless you're doing a moralistic point of view. But when you start working with the Bible and you start seeing the chaos that it provokes and stuff like that, that's when it actually starts getting flesh. So yeah, I agree with your argument. I think that you should go with it and you should run with it, like, totally. I like it. So beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it needs tweaks, like how to say this, how to say that. Like, yeah, I'm by no means, like I said, a great man with words, but that the Bible clearly says not to do that, not to do what Muhammad and Joseph Smith did over and over and over. And at some point, I might do a child marriage stream, but today is not that stream. I just wanted to point out that they both did it. It's a comparison that they're just absolute. They're demon possessed by the same demon. Moroni and
very similar one.
Well, yeah, I mean, how dissimilar could a demon be from another? You know what I mean? So, Kip, you came back just in time. Do you know why?
He was missing you so much. He needed you. He was like, I need Kip.
I did
Macintosh
miss
is
you.
not cutting it. Macintosh is not even funny. He doesn't play with me.
It's because
what?
I missed you.
I know. I'm setting up the.
All right. So it's time to learn what it's time to talk about
Say
what we learned today.
Okay.
Hey, the tomato is James, isn't it?
So, what did you guys learn today?
I learned that you look like a tomato.
Okay, what did we learn today?
Do you have to catch up?
I learned that Mom and Jojo are the same, come from the same demon, if not very similar. They're twin demons who share the same, they love the same thing. So they made both of their prophets do disgusting things.
I really need a new mic, man. Sorry. That's
Yeah,
what I
we-
learned right now.
We didn't get much out of that, Kip.
But I'm going to translate what I understood. He said that basically Allah and Joseph Smith come from the same demon. They're probably the same demon, and they have the same attributes, and they have the same acting in their way. That's what I kind of got. So he learned
Okay.
that. Which
And
is
what
a very
did you
good
learn?
learning. I learned that Adrian Belgrave is super cool because he was like, yeah, I'll go and I'll be there. And he also said that you could go to his channel next time and maybe he can plug you in. And I learned that, polygamy is something that James will never do. And Turtle is very, 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 very nice to be with you, man.
I am blessed beyond measure by that woman. So, yeah. All right. I learned that Adrian has a good sense of humor. I look forward to working with him. If he so desires, of course. I'm not going to force myself upon him like Muhammad and Joseph Smith did those little girls.
No, don't do that joke. Never mind.
What?
No, it's okay. Keep going.
And possibly not in the Zoot sense. And I learned that Joseph Smith and Muhammad are dirty, dirty, dirty old men. But we already knew that, so did I really learn anything about that today? I don't know. So, without a further ado, Kip, do you think you're capable of doing the prayer today?
Let me go to a quiet room and see what happens.
I don't think that he can do it. It's not gonna work. It's just cutting off and stuff like that. But
it really is.
Kip really tried to be here, man.
Hold on. Hello?
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 The
Can you hear
problem
me?
is that you sound
How about
all
now?
angry and cut
I'm in a
out.
quiet room right now. I'm in a quiet room right now.
Yeah,
Can you
but
hear
you
me?
still sound like popcorn.
Sound like popcorn.
Imagine you say, yeah, that sounded like actually not bad. Popcorn.
much
But
better?
usually you say popcorn.
So do I still sound like crackle?
A little bit. But
A little
I think
bit,
it's a little better.
It's a little better, man.
What about now?
Go for it, man. Do it, please.
All right.
That's good
Let
enough.
me know when to do it.
3, 2,
Wait,
1.
wait,
Action.
wait,
Oh no.
wait.
Okay,
Wait.
man. Sorry.
All right. So, without further ado, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord's face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you with favor and give you his peace. Now go for it, Kip.
بابا بشمية فاش قدش الشمخ أكل ملكوث هاو زايف داخل بشمية أطرقة هلا لخنا سلقانا يومانا والشقلة خوبين داخل أبخنا شقلة دين دارة لا مورتنا جرابة إلا قاصرة من بيشة سبب ديوخي لملكوثة خير تشبخت العالم آمين آمين شوخ لا والله الخطبة آمين
Amen. Thank you,
Amen.
Kip. We could, for the most part, hear that. So God is on your side, my friend. Yeah, we could.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right. So, shake beans, dear Kip. God bless and go with Christ.
God bless.
Macintosh, God bless and go with Christ. And all you lovely folk out there, Mac, Turtle, Kip, Randy, I saw Kashik earlier, all sorts of people. Thank you all for coming. Go with Christ.
I came here to plant the seed. The Lord is at hand, so leave Moroni and Towie. You say Jesus belongs to your ministry, but all you ever show is a bunch of hypocrisy. Show me from your sources what makes you right. You have nothing but Jesus shines bright. He is the only way to get what you don't deserve. So choose today who you're gonna serve. Momo, Jojo, or Jesus Christ, pick one. IslaMormon or Jesus Christ, the one. What's worse, to become a god or be thrown in hell? Your party ends like this. But Jesus, our God, became man to take away our sinfulness. I love you, can't wait for you. Come to true. We want the same thing, but the road is narrow. John made the path straight as an arrow. He pointed at Jesus so you can see the only way to get where you want to be. Momo, Jojo, Jesus Christ, pick one. Hell, new world, or peace with the one. What's worse, to become a god or be thrown in hell? Your party is like this. But Jesus, our God, became man to take away our sinfulness. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John all wrote so you may believe. Paul came to tell you where to go and into leave. Everyone before pointed to him who was to come. Believe in the one they all point. Alpha and Omega, the one. Momo, Jojo, or